Or maybe it's easier for her to, like, you know, move on, though.
Some
Like, I
people
hate
have to
saying
do
that.
I mean, everybody grieves differently, though. Some people, they need that stability. They need to go back to work. Because if not, they're going to break down. So, I mean,
well, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, trying to keep yourself busy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tell that to the people in recovery, too, to keep the obsessive thoughts away, that you have to keep yourself busy. But I think that in a way, all of her appearances, they have to be so calculated and so logical because you have millions of eyes on you. So everything that she's talked about her mom or the ransom is absolutely 100% written out for her stage, calculated. You know, those are not her words, or maybe a minor subset of what she would actually want to say. So that's where my inauthenticity radar kind of goes off a little bit, if that makes sense. But I do feel she genuinely is sad about her mom. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
I mean, people still tear everything apart too, so.
Well, here's the thing about, like, Tucson, how small of a world is my cousin used to be best friends with Savannah Guthrie. Like, that's how. Yeah, I mean, they grew up together, and then you know how people, once they go to college, everybody goes off and they kind of lost touch, and she hasn't talked to her in 15, 20 years, because Savannah, when she left Tucson, it was when you leave Tucson, you're happy, right? I mean, I left, I came back, right? I love Tucson, but obviously she's a big star now, and she's also a very important person in the political scene, right? Her influence, like, she could, if this maybe didn't happen, she could run for office. Essentially, she has a lawyer. She's really in tune with a certain party, right? She's best friends with Mark Kelly, and so for her to go back to work, she's got to fight whatever's going on in the political thing in her head, right? So besides her being this host, and she has a contract to fulfill that she's going to make, however many millions of dollars. So as much as these people have advisors telling them, therapists paid the best therapists in the world, and then they basically, I don't want to say it's easier, but it's just she's so busy with her life away from Tucson. She's just like, well, the authorities will update me, and I'm speculating on. So if it was someone else that's just maybe a regular citizen, and they don't have all those responsibilities and the pressure that she has to be that person in the political infrastructure for what's coming up, for the elections. She's so she has, I think, a piece to that puzzle of why she needs to get back to work.
Yeah, she's also very strong in her faith too. She's very, very strong in her faith.
I've never heard of at all.
I hadn't either until this happened.
But I ain't buying any of the bullcrap she said.
Who's the speaker for the family, though?
None of them?
You would think Annie and Tommaso would be, because they seem to be the ones that were like the caretakers for Nancy, yet they never really came out. They haven't come out and said anything, and you think they would. Now, allegedly, there's a rumor going around that